All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for clicking on the video. Today we have Mortal Kombat 2 for the Sega Game Gear. Now this version was not included in the Legacy Collection that's coming out soon. As of yet, it's not included. It might not be included altogether. So why would they include the Game Boy version and not this one? Have you ever played this version? Well, this version is very good. It's pretty much on par with the Game Boy. But let's get into some gameplay. First off, easy, medium, hard. I find the difficulty levels in this. I find it really makes much of a difference on this system. I believe we only get 6 continues also. So let's try it. Let's try it with Liu Kang. Tower looks good. The color looks decent. And here we go. So how did this one differ from the Game Boy version? Well, we missed one thing right there because I was yapping. First off, you'll notice Shao Kahn announces fight. Boom. Moves are easy to pull off in this. Runs at about 2 frames per second. Every character has 1 fatality in this. The Game Boy, every character has 3 fatalities. I believe this one might have babalities, I'm not sure. But all the moves are very easy to pull off. You have your fatalities in this one. 1 fatality each. There's no stage fatality either. There you go. Slight variation of the Liu Kang dragon. Cool music there. Fatality drips blood. Overall, this was a fun version of Mortal Kombat. On the go. You can see the Pit 2 stages in this. However, there is no Pit fatality. Like I said, Liu Kang's moves are very easy to pull off. Block is start once again. That gets to be a bit of a pain. I find I don't block much in this version of Mortal Kombat. Different music there for a flawless victory. Now overall, I think this one was on par with MK1 for the Game Gear. Is this better than the Game Boy version though, however? It's hard to say. The Game Boy had a lot crammed into it. Once again, they only have 1 fatality. There is no stage fatality in this. No pit fatality. That's pretty cool right there, though. The blood dripping fatality. I like that. And it's got the same character roster as the Game Boy also. 8 characters. Fight. Look at that. She starts off with the size. Now, the arcade exploits... They don't work in this one. I don't think there's really any need for them. And with only 2 buttons, how do they differentiate between low punch, low kick, high punch, high kick? Well, it's done pretty well. You hold back in 2, he'll do a roundhouse kick. You hold in a diagonal, back, and he'll sweep. That's for uppercut, down, and punch. Works just fine. There's your uppercut. The super, or special moves, sorry, all work well. Like I said, his low fireball is just a, there we go. Just a quarter circle forward and punch. But he does have his air fireball. You see it's off screen. Now the Game Boy has a stage fatality right here, but this version doesn't. At least I'm almost positive it doesn't. I don't think it does. No music climbing the mountain. So 2 stages, and I believe there's a variation of the Goro stage, as pushing down and start, if you get toasty, will get you a smoke battle in this. The Jade battle is in this one as well. Oof, should have blocked. There we go. Now that's a problem I have with these handhelds. I don't block much. I try to win without blocking. Maybe that's a mistake. Liu Kang's bicycle kick. There is no speech for that, obviously. Look at that. That was in the air. Now I will try, because they didn't include friendships. I will try Babality. I think I already pushed punch for this, so I won't try it on this one. So the you know, the one fatality for every character. His dragon animation looks good. Down, forward, back, back, 2, kick. We will try Babality here. I can't remember if this version has one or not. Who better to turn into a baby than Kitana? Like I said, all the moves are included in this. That's a great thing. Like all the moves while you battle, anyways, I should say. Now, back in the day, in order to play a 2-player on this, you had to have 2 copies of the game, 2 Game Gears, and then you just link them with a cable. On the Legacy Collection, obviously, player 2 will just be second controller. That's what I'm assuming, anyways. If I'm wrong about that, then I mean, I don't know how else they would do 2-player. And as far as I know, these handhelds are not going to be online compatible. Is that a big deal? Not overly. There we go. The down, down, back, forward, or down, down, forward, back kick did not activate a Babality. So I'm almost 100% sure there are no Babalities in this. I did read somewhere that there were friendships, but I'm pretty sure they were wrong too. Now it starts to get a little harder there. Jack's actually slamming me a couple times. Like I said, ooh, he even picked me up when I was sweeping. That is an arcade exploit for the computer. Cheap on the computer's part. There we go. Block that, block that. Again, he picked me up while I was sweeping, so. A lot of the time in these games, you can just spam the same moves over and over again. Looks like Jax is too smart for that. With the backbreaker as well. And the flex. So there you go. First loss. Unfortunately, we only get 6 credits, so we'll see how this goes. Hopefully we can beat this. Or Shang Tsung, why not? You can usually spam his fireballs in these versions. So let's see, so you got Tsung, Jax, forward, down, forward, back. Does not turn me into Jax. Forward, down, forward. Doesn't turn me into Sub-Zero also. Did they remove the morphing in this game? I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. Bloop, bloop. You remember the skull sounding like that, right? I think you hold one of the buttons in this to morph, and then you just. I could be wrong about that too. That fatality didn't work either. So I didn't go back and look up the fatalities or moves for this one. I assumed they were just the same as the Gameboy. But thinking back, and again, I didn't own this one growing up. My friend had it. I remember borrowing it from him. And we both thought it was pretty cool because of the fight. So I'm not sure of Shang Tsung's actual finishing moves in this one. Finishing move in this one. You gotta love the sound effects for hits. Bloop. There we go. Oh, All right, Liu Kang. Liu Kang gets the win on that one. There we go, nice little counter. Now they do get up pretty quick. I noticed pulling off his 3 fireball. Because of the choppiness, it's a little off. Ooh. Nah. I don't know what his, what the motion for his fatality is. A friggin' mosquito bite on my neck. It's besides the point. There you go, you got Shang's alternate color. He didn't turn into a scorpion. So he does morph in this. It's different. It's different. Like, I can't just do the motion down, forward, back, kick to turn into Jax. That doesn't work. There's a different way to do it in this. The skulls are not screaming. It's not a big deal. Figured I'd get him with 1 uppercut, but it doesn't look like it anymore. His other fatality is hold kick for 3 seconds. High kick for 3 seconds. I don't know if that's his fatality in this, but it doesn't look like we're going to get it. I'm pretty sure it's the soul stealing. Well, here we go. Kintaro. Mortal Kombat 2 for Game Gear. You only take a little bit of health off of him. Unfortunately, this boss battle is very, very choppy. It's very choppy, and because of that, I don't think we will, well, I shouldn't say I don't think we'll beat him, but there's a good chance I don't beat him. I want to get my distance. And then do as many of those as I can. Just keeps blocking them. So it's unfortunate. You do have to just cheap him from a distance, I believe. He will just block that every time. The detection for that is way off. Unfortunately, that battle kind of sucked. Let's try with Kitana. So in the arcade, you can just fan lift Kintaro over and over again with Kitana, and then you can jump in and do a combo. Is there a lenience for that in this one? Go. Now, getting that fan lift in time is pretty tough. He does walk into it, and then we can get him with that. He does block it. And even without actually hitting me, he hit me there. Man, it's gonna be a big bump by the time I'm done this. So the combos don't really work in this. There we go. I was able to get the fan throw off there. Excuse me. Again, you just kind of float in the air there. Very, very choppy battle. Gonna try with Scorpion, Sub-Zero. We'll try to cheap him out. But again, pulling off the special moves is key. Sit there. Alright. Seems to work. Jump back, throw your harpoon. Try to get your distance. Alright, harpoon seems to work. And the reason I'm jumping back there is because I'm pretty sure he would grab me if I didn't. There we go. This seems to be our best bet. To be honest, I don't think I've ever fought Shao Kahn in this version. I have in the Game Boy, but not in this version. gotta get that harpoon out. Wasn't able to do it there. Throws me. Doesn't mean I can't do it still. Again, jumping back is crucial after you get him with one harpoon. Oh, beautiful. Never did hit me. Excellent. Jump back, harpoon. You gotta get your timing right on, too, for that. That was pretty cheap, you gotta admit that. Couldn't jump. Oh, God. I think that's it. Oh, God damn it. Hey, listen, I'm all about a challenge. It's gotta be fair. Whereas this is kind of unfair. But I mean, you know what? That's the story of Mortal Kombat 2's AI. Very unfair. You hold the uppercut pose here for a while. So he gets up. Oh, shit. Shoot. There we go. Excellent. That back jump kick actually got him. Perfect. Him doing that stomp, though. That's a pain. Yeah! Beautiful music. Perfect. We got a method going here. Again, that was close. Him doing that teleport stomp. That's a pain in the neck. Excellent. Now we are going to have to jump over him. We got him with that kick. Really? The one time I need my harpoon out and I can't do it. Excellent. So here we go. Shao Kahn, ladies and gentlemen. Can we beat him? We'll try our best. You will die, mortal. Alright, I did block. Strategy against Shao Kahn. Oof. On the arcade and Super Nintendo is to block that shoulder charge. Retaliate with a harpoon. That ain't happening in this one. We did get him to a half power though, so. Go for that. Get him with a jump kick. If you can get your space, you tend to shoot. There we go. We can get him with the harpoon. Flawless victory. Awesome. He hasn't thrown any projectiles at me. Beautiful. Run in. As long as we get that jump kick, we jump back. Oops. Hey, that jump kick took a ton of energy off him. Kablam! Ladies and gentlemen, we beat the Game Gear version of Mortal Kombat 2. See if we get some kind of ending here. A little story time. The spikes are on the ceiling there, so you know what? You probably can do the pit fatality. So there you go. You get the story of Scorpions from the arcade. The story with this incredible music playing over top. Alright, preparation for a third tournament. We know Scorpion wasn't in MK3, however, he is an ultimate MK3. So there you have it, ladies and gents, a playthrough of the handheld version of Mortal Kombat 2 that isn't included on the Legacy Collection. Does that upset you? Are you upset now after seeing this that it won't be included? Are you dying to play this? Well, let me tell you, there's many ways you can play this version. Quick Google search, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you watched the video, I do appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen. Long live Mortal Kombat. Thank you for watching.